and today we're gonna read the Magic Trias Merlin Mission book 11, Dark Day in the Deep Sea. And today we're gonna start reading at chapter 3, The Creature Named Henry. And the end of reading at chapter 4, okay? And now, already for read this one book with a lot of stories, and now here we go. And first you can read is the Magic Trias Merlin Mission 11, Dark Day in the Deep Sea. Chapter 3, A Creature Named Henry. Jack threw their book into his pack and quickly ran to join Annie. "Hi," he said to the dream man. "Don't be afraid," said Annie. "We come in peace." The dream man kept working. Who are you?" one of the sailors barted. Jack and Annie walked closer. "I'm Jack, and this is Annie," said Jack. The man bowed high, stepped forward. He had a long mustache with a very big friendly smile. "My name is Henry," he said. "I came ashore to look for the butterflies, plants, and shells, but it seems I have found a rare creature called Jack and Annie instead." "Oh, and we found a creature called Henry," said Annie, giggling. "That's what we named the Predstone when we went to the time of the dinosaurs." "I beg your pardon," said Annie. She's teasing," said Jack. What an unusual lit," said Henry, his eyes sparkling. "Well, you have not only found Henry, you've also found Joy and Tommy, the two able seamen who rowed me here." "Hi, Joy and Tommy," said Annie. She gave two sailors a big smile, but Joy and Tommy didn't smile back. They both growling. "Where are you from?" Joy said spectacularly. "Frog Creek, Pennsylvania," said Annie. "Where is that?" said Tommy. "America," said Jack. "How nice," said Henry. "Why are you here?" We're on vacation," said Annie. "We're camped with our family back there somewhere." She waved vulgarly. "Vacation?" said Henry. "Our parents like vacation in the really out-of-the-way places," said Annie. Henry trunked. "Americans! Are you scientists from HMS Challenger?" Jack said. He was eager to change the subject. "Why, yes," said Henry. "I'm one of the team trying to solve the Raiders into the Deep." Jack loved the sound of that. "Raiders of the Deep? What kind of raiders have you solved?" "Too far," he said. "Well, for one thing, we've learned that the ocean floor is absolutely teeming with life," said Henry. "You didn't already know that," said Annie. "He's right, it was probably in case," said Henry. "But mind you, many people cannot imagine their life in insects with the icy darkness of the deep. In fact, some still believe there is no floor on the ocean at all. They think the sea goes down forever." "Are you serious?" said Annie. I guess you'll be letting them know most of the ocean is not more than 2 miles deep." "Of course, some ocean trenches are deeper than 6 miles. But, Annie," said Jack, you know a lot about the sea," said Henry, looking at Jack crossly. "Well, I know that mountain ranges and volcanoes are down there too," said Annie, juggling close to Annie. "Stop showing off," he said under his breath. Maybe, just maybe," Annie said to Henry. "Of course, I'm only guessing." "You're a very good guesser," said Henry. "On our voyage, we collect many volcanic rocks from the deep. Cool, said Annie. How do you get them? Mini soaps? Mini soaps? Asked Henry. You know, they carry you down into the deep sea, said Annie. Annie, Jack said between his teeth. He gave her a look that just stopped. He was pretty sure mini soaps hasn't been invented by early 1870s. He quickly changed the subjects again. And you study butterflies too, he said, pointing to Henry's net. And seashells? Indeed I do, said Henry. In fact, I came ashore to search for the real share just now, and I think I may have found his cousin. He opened his book into the page that showed a pencil with the drawing of the shell. Would you like to help us looking for more? Said Annie. Why, thank you, said Henry, but I have quite suspectly defined what I came for. We'll be going back to the ship now. Please, can we visit HMS Challenger? And Annie blot out of a question, the sailor named Joy said. Well, said Henry. Sir, the captain will never approve of the bringing children on the board. Tommy broke in. It's absolutely against the rules. Henry had looked out at Jack and Annie. Jack didn't want to break any rules, but at the same time, he really wanted to visit the ship. We'd really like to learn more about the sea expression, he said. He gave a scientist a hopeless smile. We promise not get in anyone's way, said Annie, and our parents like to learn the new things. And Annie had turned back to the two seamen. Surely such bright as the curious young people should be allowed to visit our ship, he said. Since we'll be drifting out of the drilling area all day, we can return them to the shore before nightfall. Joy and Tommy have frowned at each other, but Joy finally gave a quick nod. Yay, said Annie. Thanks, said Jack. We promise we won't cause any trouble. See, Daddy, you don't, said Henry with a big smile. Joy, Tommy, would you mind letting out to visitors your life preservers? Never fit in them, sir, said Joy. Well, we must do that we can to keep them safe, said Henry, the two seamen grudgingly handing Jack and Annie to their Berkeley visits. So these are old-fashioned life preservers. Like Jack, the beds are made of blocks of the cork tied together. Even 12, Jack had blocked his tightly, hung to lower his body on no slipping off. I'm afraid we are in the ratterback, said Henry, but still they might you safe. You should be flies. Don't worry, said Annie. We're really good swimmers. We should go now, sir, Joy said impatiently. Yes, said Henry. Let's just be off. Joy and Tommy had pushed the rowboat into the shallow water, while Jack and Annie had been taken to Henry. The water had turned into the choppy, dark gray clouds rolled in into the hiding sun. Climbing in after me, Henry told Jack and Annie. They're following them to the rowboat. Jack's backpack couldn't fit over to the life jacket, so collapsed the pack of the chest as Joy and Tommy have pushed the boat farther into the ocean. The sailors jumped in and picked up their oars and began to rolling back to ship. Now it's chapter 4 of the ship, and tomorrow we're gonna start reading at chapter 4 and then reading at chapter 5 or 6, or maybe we're gonna do a new beginning new stories, okay? Maybe. Now, did you have fun? Eula's English Country. We come back with this book and another story, or a new beginning new story tomorrow, okay? Now, bye-bye, everybody, and have a nice day. Bye.